Greetings and welcome to this week's episode of Vampire the Masquerade Beyond Armageddon. Before we begin, I'd like to make a few announcements. First, we are proud to announce that Sabbat the Schism is officially out now. Not only does it delve into the history and lore of the sect, it opens up multiple role-playing options for fans of the game, including new playable clans, elder level powers, and much more. You can find your own copy of Sabbat the Schism in the link below. Second, I'd like to thank RS Experiments, our local musical talent, for graciously providing the custom music you've been enjoying so far, including our awesome main theme song called Haven Dweller. If you enjoy any of the music used during the stream and you'd like to hear more, you can find a full library of Mark's work by clicking the link below to RS Experiments' SoundCloud page. Lastly, if you enjoyed tonight's session and you'd like to see more, be sure to follow both our channels. You can catch us live most Sundays at 7 p.m. CET by tuning in to youtube.com/@EriseGames or at twitch.tv/EriseGames. Alternatively, you can enjoy all our recorded sessions on YouTube. Links below. Remember to like, subscribe, and be sure to leave us feedback and suggestions in the comments below. We hope you enjoy the session. And without further ado, let us delve into the world of darkness in tonight's episode of Vampire the Masquerade Beyond Armageddon. Welcome back. As all of you make your way back to the Haven, a few boxes full of ill-gotten goods from Wayland's establishment, which you did realize wasn't his haven prior to his death. You walk into the haven to notice that, and we'll take this from Abel's perspective, as you enter the haven, Abel, you spot exiting Serena's room a woman you don't recognize. Not very tall, and with very pale hair. She walks quite nonchalantly across the room and seems to be noting down things on a sheet of notepad.
I mean, Serena did mention that they have a new female.
Serena mentioned, but Abel does not recognize. So
no, she did mention that there's a new female member to
yes,
Victoria,
which Abel does not recognize. So
Hello?
The woman doesn't seem to react to you much. Keeps noting down things.
Didn't know we had an audit today.
The woman looks up to you and says, "Oh, good to see you again, Abel." And seems to walk past you and start going up the stairs.
When the woman walks past Iris, Iris leans over and like nuzzles the cheek a bit before letting her pass. And like Abel should note that Iris seems pretty comfortable with the woman. Very open.
I will try to assess the emotions involved.
It is very pink.
Yeah, well, are you doing it supernaturally or just by trying to examine body language?
Yes, indeed. I want to kind of see how these two feel about each other with what kind of vibrations they're giving.
Okay.
And to see if
I don't
they are
quite recall.
similar.
Does that require a roll?
No, it's always
Okay,
active
cool.
actually.
So, despite the lack of response from the woman, you can tell that Serena and the woman both seem to be quite affectionate towards each other, quite comfortable around each other. Otherwise, the vibes the woman gives you are more like work, 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 work. Passes by Serena, affection, and then back to work.
Have I seen that before?
Not really. You've seen these emotions before. It's just.
I think he's asking, has he seen somebody behave like that around Serena?
I mean, yeah. It's up to the player to put things together.
So that said, when it was discussed giving Cecil a makeover, I could probably figure out who that is.
If you put that together as a player, you could probably do it in character as well.
All right. Well, I'll make a mental note to remember what he looks like now.
What she looks like.
Well, they, I guess.
Yeah. As also Olivia passes by, she's like, "Oh, by the way, we visited Victoria today, and she's aware that you're a new for Sabbat." That's what I said.
Also, that's Valen.
They look to the bag and then say, "Did you get to?"
Sadly not. Victoria killed him.
Victoria just chopped his head off. That's how he was planning to murder somebody in front of her.
In frustration.
As if he could.
In frustration, up they go climbing the stairs.
Do you still need help tonight?
Please don't kill Victoria.
Later.
Okay. Well, she did see later my point that I was like, well, the blood could have been reclaimed by somebody worthy of the lineage. So,
She told she's gonna reimburse me.
I do have a job for Larry, however. Larry, I'll need you to scout the area around where I'm building the structure. I've
Yeah.
felt some influence from something. I need to know if there are any points of interest around the building.
Olivia, if it's within 10 kilometers of this place, I could do it.
I'm not
With-
sure how far it is.
Well, basically, I've learned this power that allowed me to use plants, animals, everything around.
Well, if you wish, you can go there, but I would advise just having Larry, fly over it.
Where is it?
Well,
It's, do you remember the spot we...
spot
remember
that the
when-
gangrel used.
Actually, I don't remember if Jack was a part of the group by then.
I don't think it was. It was before that because
A
it was
former
what
a former haven for Camarilla Gangrel.
Doesn't ring a bell.
There you go.
was the Archon that I killed before you joined. Well, if Larry doesn't find anything, I suppose I could give it a checkup later.
So-
I could also send a reef to see through the other side if you want.
Either way, I just need the area checked. I feel watched while I work there. I want to make sure there are no
Okay.
creatures that might find my activity there offensive.
Okay, well then maybe I'll go with Larry. He'll do the aerial scan and I'll do the scan literally from the bushes and from every plant in the area.
Sure. 1 second. And they seem to reach into the pocket in their coat and take out a phone. That seems to be buzzing. Taking the call. Essentially all you hear is her going, yeah. No, but wait, where are you? Location. Quick. Alright. Change of plans. We're going to north of LA.
The demon area?
Yeah.
Apparently, some Tremere have fucked up, according to Isaac.
Not new.
Not really.
Okay.
Given the
Couldn't
fact
they
that he's
wait
asking
for
for
a couple
us
of
to go
days?
there.
Well,
Well, does he
Couldn't.
know that I'm no longer can be considered his student?
Did you tell him?
No.
That answers the question.
Serena's gonna go
Okay.
to the room and pick up a sword, pick up things that can be used to chop off heads of demon thralls.
All right.
We could test out that sword, Jack. What do you think? An Abel?
I'm not much of a sword fighter, but sure.
Abel is skilled with
could
sword.
I could, yes, I guess, give it a go.
So Jasper goes to his room, grabs the sword that he was going to bring to Freya, keep it as keepsake for now, and gives it to Abel.
Good. And since we're probably going into an area currently under demonic influence, Abel, whatever you say goes.
Well, Isaac was a bit worried about the Tremere hanging out in the area. Apparently are a bit more. They may be a bit more susceptible to the influences, so we should be wary of them as well.
I would imagine so. Plus they're Camarilla, and on top of that, they're usurpers, so if they die, they die.
Wouldn't put it better myself.
Regardless, I need all of you to go there. I will have to prepare near the tower. This could be a diversion, and that project cannot be hindered. So anything you need from me, ask now.
You sure you don't want backup at the tower?
I'm very sure.
Okay, well, after we go there and we're done, Larry and I can... Larry can fly me there and we can do the thing he wanted us to do.
Agreed. The location I managed to get from Isaac was near the police station there. Apparently something happened within the police station that caused one of the Tremere to make a mess.
I see. By the way, am I to assume Isaac knows of you?
He knows I'm back.
Okay, got it.
To what extent he doesn't, but he knows I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he knows not to,
Not to
mention
ask
shit to,
questions.
not to mention shit to Victoria, for example. Okay, cool. It would be awkward if we told we had a new false Sabbat and then Victoria finds out it's you.
It's okay. Now, go.
Right, I'll drive, guys.
As Cecil turns around to continue taking notes,
Olivia.
lifting their pen, they just say, "Remember, whatever Abel says goes."
Yes.
Okay, I mean, not the first time facing an Infernalist.
Okay, what do you do next?
Well, I go down into the basement where there's, we tell Larry the location, and then we go down to the basement to get into my fast car. Vroom vroom. On a sports car, very quickly.
Bold of you to assume that Jack drives a fucking Civic.
Yeah, but Serena's better at fast driving.
So, you begin making your way through the streets, heading north and further north and further north, until you're outside of any territory. And as you enter this sort of undisputed no man's land in Cainite terms, the state of the city seems quite obviously worse. Whatever mortals are around are almost always, when you lay eyes upon them, doing either something violent or being the victim of something violent. And the brand of violence changes. It can be essentially heated arguing to the point of shouting. It can be muggings, it can be threats, it can be... At one point, you pass by a group of cops arresting someone, and they're quite visibly kicking this man to death while he's handcuffed on the floor.
Looks really, really, really bad. I don't think we've ever gotten to a point in the Three Counties to the point it got to this. Getting
In any
close.
case, it is unlikely that all these humans have been possessed. It's
No.
influenced indeed, but
Yeah, but that
we
means
should
that,
avoid any massacre.
well, obviously, this is just a symptom, not the cause. Like in the Three Counties, we had to say, spiritually destroy massacres several locations where they've had their sacrifices and everything that was influencing it. Well, maybe today when we go there, I'll be able to attune myself to how it feels, or something like that. Then I'll just be able to give you, and Serena looks to Abel, and I'll be able to give you these locations as like they pop up. Your job will be to take care of them as soon as possible.
If I'm able to.
Well, you are
Aren't
able.
you?
At some point, this joke is gonna run out.
Nope.
Mm,
It's
nope.
not gonna be able.
Fuck.
It
Okay, kids. Fun time's over.
So, as you approach the police station, just outside, you see a group of cops basically loading up a bunch of guns on the back of one of their cruisers. And a particularly burly cop getting on the driver's seat and like slapping the door from the inside, basically asking the others to hurry up. And well, I suppose I should ask, where do you park your car, if at all?
Perhaps we should follow this car and see where it goes.
Nobody
Yeah.
got their spidey senses tingling.
I'm going to use awareness on the building and the cop, and
Okay.
just basically like try and figure out supernaturally which way would be best to go.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
even like through like some like I don't know, like maybe try like to get like a sign from divination, like what should be better.
I would I would try to see through the eyes of multiple wraiths in the area to see which is the most
well, let's put it this
comfortable
way.
that we should take.
Let's put it this way. Jasper, you roll for that ability. Anyone else who has awareness, roll perception awareness. If you have Waspex, you can still roll perception awareness. Just make me aware of what of the fact that you do have Waspex.
We all have
Abel,
aspects.
you don't include the fact that you have Auspex or not. You just roll perception awareness, and I'll give you specifically a different result.
I rolled with aspects because careful applies.
I suppose, yeah.
Successes. 4 successes, Auspex 4.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Fuck. 5 successes, Auspex 2.
Okay. Suppose Larry doesn't have awareness because he's not rolling.
I would
So-
say
Okay, am I even there at this point?
You
I mean, you're
are.
flying above.
Well, like, I'm not in the conversation because I'm fucking airborne.
I can call you anytime. You can call us anytime.
Yeah, let's suppose we are on a call. It will be much
Actually, I
easier.
would actually. Larry can land on a police station and see what's inside.
6 successes. Yo!
Okay. So, difficulty was 7. Anyone who had 1 to 2
Still 6
successes,
successes.
hands up.
Yo!
Tell me.
5. 5 successes.
Well, let's do by ranks. 1 to 2. No? Okay. 3 to 4.
Me.
Anyone else? Okay. 5 or more.
Me. Yo!
Okay. Abel had 1 success. I just noticed. And any fails or botches? I think in Jasper's case it's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's just a fail. There, nothing happens when.
yeah, so Jasper, you don't really notice any difference in this situation. Abel, you specifically can feel a pull coming from within the station somewhere. You're not sure what, but something within the station is calling to you to come and take it. Then Serena, you don't sense any supernatural effects on the cops, but you do sense something supernatural affecting the station itself. And Jack and Larry, both of you can almost sense this presence watching all of you from the station.
Station, guys.
Station.
I'll park nearby. Larry, you're still on call.
Yes.
Do you think you'll be able to safely see who's and how many are inside the station with your powers?
They got cameras all around the place.
I mean,
It's a fucking police station.
on the roof. Like, would you be able to? Like, I don't need you to go inside. What I mean is, tell us how many are inside safely. Like, Abel, and Serena looks to him. Is it safe for Larry to do, that thing where he feels how many people in the building, or no?
I suppose it is.
I
If
could go
there is
underground.
if there's anyone there, well, there quite certainly is someone there.
No.
They might already know that we're here anyways.
Well then. Okay.
I look over the roof. Are there any cameras there?
Just looking through the roof, are you looking for cameras that overlook the roof, or cameras attached to the roof overlooking the surrounding building?
No, overlook the roof.
No.
Okay,
There's
well,
also no roof access.
Is the cop car already gone?
They are going to leave soon, yeah.
Okay, I will. I would like to look if there are any vantage points that I could be observed from while being on the roof.
Hmm.
Like if I would be vulnerable at all, if I would be to land there and take my time, you know.
Well, there are a few, but you don't see anyone there.
Okay. Then I will wait for the best opportunity. Perhaps when the cop car leaves.
in the meanwhile, Serena's gonna be carefully observing the guy in the cop car who look like they're to leave.
Okay.
Remembering them.
Okay.
Jack's gonna do the risky and try to feel what the shadows tells him.
Hmm.
Last time it resulted badly.
Yeah. Perception and occult. Jasper and Abel. What are the two of you doing?
Careful applies.
I guess.
What kind of emotional vibration are we getting from am I getting from the policemen who are leaving? Are they like
Excitement.
determined? Ah, okay, so they're going hunting.
Almost like they got an opportunity to go hunting. Like they're giddy, almost.
I guess I'll take a look.
I
I'll
think
take a look through the
maybe
other
we
side,
should
see if there's
not
any.
allow these folks to leave. It's not gonna be anything good that they're gonna do.
It's best if they go about their business and we watch them. It's not that we can intercept, because we wouldn't then be able to infiltrate in the police station before it gets too hot.
If difficulty 7, it's 2
Jasper
successes. If
will
it's 6,
just-
it's 3.
Jasper, continue.
Fair enough. It's the greater good.
Jasper
Sooner
will
we
take a
deal
look
with
at the
one
other
from
side
side.
and see if there's any. Jasper will take a look through the other side to the shuttle and to see if there are any ghosts or specters that could be of nuisance.
Okay. So peering into the other side, you do see a few husks roaming around aimlessly. Their visages drained of any real sentience. Eyes hollowed out, pitch black. Their mouths sort of oozing this black smoke. And they just wander aimlessly. And there's quite a few of them in the area. You do notice, however, that in front of the police station and around it, there is no spectral activity. And when observing the husks, they actively seem to stop themselves from wandering in that direction once they reach a certain point. And after stopping, they either turn around or turn away from the police station and wander in that direction. Which is not common for husks. Usually they're pretty mindless. Jack, as you allow the shadows to, in a sense, speak to you, you basically place your hand out and just let your fingers dangle in the air, feeling essentially the connection to the shadows around you. And something from the police station seems to insist on you going there.
Yeah, it's eager.
Hmm?
I'm gonna say to my packmates that whatever it is, it's eager.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it seems to be able to frighten or even make husks move away from the police station,
Well,
which is
whatever
quite
it is,
unusual.
it also needs to have someone working for them. So we find them, we get rid of them.
So, shall we just walk in, or
We'd need to. We'd need to First of all, we'd need to get rid of the cameras. So we can do that either by, I don't know, cutting down electricity in the area, or yeah. So we need to destroy like basically the connection the station has to electricity.
They probably have a generator.
Which can also be destroyed.
Room.
I mean, I could turn into a cop, but, you know.
We could disguise ourselves as cops.
Yes, especially you.
Well, not me,
Mhm.
but
No, I
Miguel.
didn't mean I meant I would actually appear like one of the workers here.
As you discuss what to do, you hear the trunk of the car, like the trunk of the police cruiser, close as the cops begin to all get in the car. Again, with this sort of almost excited demeanor, and the engine turns on, and you basically see the wheels of the cruiser spinning up and, creating a bit of smoke before the car just speeds off.
Oh, they are eager.
Miguel, I've sent you a text. In the meanwhile, I will not
You're old
distract
like a
you.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's alright. You can take your time and then.
Right, so how are we doing this?
Well, I don't know how to turn off their power network or their cameras.
Well,
I doubt a police station would have a reserve generator. Although no, it must have.
We're not going on a suspicion of their not being agent.
Right, still, even,
I will call Oswald up. Be right
okay,
back.
yeah, good.
Okay. So, Larry, you turn off the group call, and call Oswald. The phone rings, and after a couple of rings, you hear Oswald's voice on the other end. Yeah?
Where are you at right now?
I'm just shopping downtown.
Sure. Is there any way you could help us with turning off surveillance in a police station?
I mean, yeah, but why the hell would you want to do that?
No questions needed.
Plenty of questions needed, actually.
I will tell you later.
You sure?
Do you need to be on the spot, or can you do it remotely?
I'll have to go there. Yeah.
How much time will it take for the fastest way Oswald can get from downtown to here?
You're pretty close to DT.
All depends from the spot he is in, because let's be fair, downtown is pretty big, so it's anywhere from let's see, hold on. So it's anywhere from
Here.
Harry,
about 20 minutes to that.
Larry, you know what time it is. It is time for you to turn into Oswald's personal F-35.
Flying.
I'm not as fast
danger zone.
as a fucking racing car, so
What, are you telling me to go pick up Oswald into downtown?
no, I'm not. I'm just saying that he could
Don't we
get
know
here
enough
by
here?
his own means, but
Don't we know enough in
nevertheless, let's
Nosferatu?
not get out of the roleplay.
Just ask him.
So, how long would it take you to get to here?
And I give him the location.
Just one sec. You hear him tap on his phone for a few moments, and I say, I mean, about an hour and a half. I mean,
Are you gonna take the fucking public transport?
No, I need to go through the sewers. It's not like I can, get in a fucking taxi.
What about... fuck.
Serena taxi.
Larry taxi.
Am I right to assume that asking Serena to ride a fucking sports car through the Camarilla territory would be
It's a
And
kind
then
of
you're in
one of
Federal
the
Spot.
strange requests.
I mean,
she hasn't.
if you want to essentially have her either one get picked up by the Camarilla and start a fight, two get police attention and make the whole point of driving there null, or three, get in a car accident and isekai herself to the next campaign.
Sounds
She's
good.
got enough fort to not do that.
I said we've already done worse. Remember when me and Jack went to
Yes, we
Cameroon?
went undercover. It barely into... Okay, not barely.
Okay,
He can go pick
so there is no way I could hotspot, perhaps give you remote access of my laptop or any computer in the vicinity.
Well, the problem is, to do that, you actually need to get your hands on their gear, as in go into the police station and do it. It's not something you can do
doable.
remotely.
That's actually doable.
Well, then have at it. Why do you need me then?
I'll call you back.
And I hang up the phone. I will fucking call back the group.
I half expected you to just... I'll just eagle dive into the police station through the roof.
Into the roof. I'm fucking tired of this shit. It's hurting my brain. I almost
The only
said
one non-geek in the group.
It's a stealth
almost
mission if
went
there
this
are no
way.
witnesses.
Hey, guys. Like, I'm actually disappointed that you're not getting me to, like, freaking drive to downtown and then back out. My car is new. Can look different. Like, shit, guys. Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
can
but
you
if
change
My
the
past
get
fucking...
prevents
police
me from-
attention,
My
it would be
past
bad.
prevents me from needlessly endangering myself. I probably would extend it to you as well.
ADHD is a fun thing to have as a vampire. Sometimes life gets too boring and too, like, stable. So
Okay.
you need
And
to
you
make...
marry into
Back
Timisi.
back into character, please.
Hey, Serena. You
Yeah.
said you could turn into one of them.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be seen on cameras.
Yeah, but you could, and then, fuck up their surveillance systems so that we could get in.
Fine. I mean, I'll try.
You
right then.
could,
Look, I'll, like, Serena looks at us, be right back. And she basically steps out of the car, which is parked in an alleyway, goes around the corner, sees that there's no people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to mask of 1,000 faces into a specific person.
Okay, so if I recall correctly...
I need 4 successes.
Yeah, there you go.
Pelesse. Pelesse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god!
Let's fucking go.
Oh my god!
So, how do you want to look?
Well, remember one of those guys who sped
Just
off? Like
sped
whom
off,
I was, whom I was studying. Remember I said
Mhm.
that specifically. I
Mhm.
was studying them.
But they will get suspicious that the guy came back. Without the fucking group.
Listen, I have. Do you forget that I have a bunch of other bonuses? They don't.
Alright.
Like they don't
Yeah,
even need
yeah,
to
sure.
speak. Like
Okay,
I just.
come on.
Okay, so I'm
Let the
going to look like
consequences
that guy.
happen.
I'm gonna look like that guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And since I don't know how I look, after I come back, I just stand in front of the car and do a switch, do a circle, as in how do I look, guys?
So for the rest of the people in the car, you basically see Serena go into the alleyway, turn the corner, and then you see one of the cops come back and just spin around, looking at you.
Good.
And then does this motion with the hand, so
You look exactly
This-
like him.
This is the point where I remind people, because of the way Obfuscate works, you don't see Serena looking like a cop, you just see the cop.
Yeah. I remember how he looks.
Yes, but
yeah.
the
but
point
does
is, the
anybody
point
feel
is,
like a-
you don't recognize this as Serena, because if you do, it dispels Obfuscate.
That's fine. Serena just gives them a thumbs up and goes into the building.
insert a headphone. I will be in touch with you.
And I would like to land on the roof and use my power to scan the building and as long as I keep in touch with it, I know the
Mm-hmm.
locations of all the people in real time.
Mm-hmm. Remember to spend your willpower.
Are there any obfuscated bitches?
I mean,
No bitches.
no. Well, I mean, there's one technically.
Okay. Not a bitch though. Shut the fuck up.
So you keep you just ask bitches and then you go shut the fuck up.
So you, as you place your hand on the rooftop, you sense the interior of the building. You can sense where Serena is. She just walked in. And you sense two more presences on her floor. And then another presence on the floor below. And on the floor below, one last presence.
Subterranean
Oh.
floors?
So I have like a mental map of the police station. Could I possibly tell where the surveillance room could be?
Well, this gives you a mental map. Does it tell you what kind of
If there are rooms, like
what kind of
does it divide
furniture?
for 2 rooms?
No, it doesn't. It just gives me the map of the structure.
Okay. There are a few areas it could be in. You can roll, let's say, actually, I think there's a. Sorry, I'm gonna use your sheet, Serena. I need to check something. Okay. You can roll wits and investigation to try and deduce.
Mm-hmm. 3 successes.
Okay. So you narrow it down to one of two possibilities. It's either the one of the rooms on the in the basement near the morgue, or what you assume is the morgue, or it's one of the rooms on the second floor. The second floor is completely empty, as far as you can tell.
Serena, understand what I see.
I will relay
Apologies.
I will relay all the information to Serena about the guard's whereabouts and about the possible surveillance rooms
Yeah,
locations.
Okay. So
And I will. Can I get on the roof? Can I get over to the possible surveillance room location without being spotted by a camera?
on the second floor?
No, on the roof, just like above it.
Oh,
Get above it.
yeah, sure.
And then I will pry my eye into the fucking rooftop.
Okay. So you phase through the rooftop as best you can. In the meantime, Serena, you make your way inside the police station. There is a reception area. However, the receptionist doesn't seem to be at her post.
Anyway, she did say that there's 2 people on the first floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to listen in, like, where there's someone
Okay.
with aspects. Okay?
Yeah. Make a perception alertness roll, please.
Okay, so what the... Okay, so that's all successes.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 8, 9 successes. Okay, tell me.
Okay. So how do I describe this? So after you listen very carefully, eventually you manage to hear some quite heavy breathing a few rooms over. And as you like lean to look in that direction, you eventually see a man exiting, like a guy dressed in a cop's uniform, exiting one of the rooms and sort of like pulling his pants back up and rushing down the corridor.
Is the second
Towards
guy
me
in the same
or
room?
The
towards
opposite,
me or
the opposite direction to you.
Miguel? Okay, I'm gonna call him over
Uh,
and
the man looks to you and then just says, "Receptionist, you got someone? I got work to do."
no,
And
no.
he
I'm
climbs up. Hmm?
stop. You didn't let me finish. I'm calling him over and I'm doing entrancement.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
go
Maybe
on.
listen. Right. What's his current willpower?
Let me look at your roll. It doesn't matter what his current willpower is. Look at that. Just gained a stalker,
Yeah,
basically. That's 1, 2.
who's he gonna stalk? Lol.
So that. Allow me to double check. Okay. So the man looks at you and takes a while before he actually goes away and just stops at the end of the corridor, just staring at you up and down.
Hey, when it works, hey man, can you help me with something?
I,
Come on,
what do you
be a
need?
good lad. Uh, I need to look through like the last half an hour of footage around
Oh,
our
no,
police
no,
station.
I can't do that.
Come on,
That'd be
show me. Just
bad.
come on, help me. Come on, help.
Yeah.
Manipulation and come on,
No,
Miguel. Let
you don't get to roll this because that's not something he would do if he cares about you at all. Because you'd be breaking the law while there are other people within earshot.
I am a policeman looking through
Oh,
footage
that
of
is
the police.
fair. You look like a cop right now.
Exactly,
Fair. Okay, stop
Miguel.
shouting. Okay, stop shouting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, um, hmm. So the guy looks at you and says,
Just need a second pair of eyes.
"Well, I
Come
mean,
on, it'll be quick. It's
if
only
you
the
know,
last hour.
yeah, you can go. I mean, I'm headed upstairs
Come
anyway.
on. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Like, you'll help me, cause like maybe I'll miss some things. And Serena walks over as a policeman, like like slap the guy on the back, like come on, come on, come on, let's go.
Yeah. And the guy walks up the stairs and then says, "Look, man, after this, we should like, you know that old lady we arrested the other day.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I know I was in charge of bringing your food and all that, but like, I forgot.
Okay. How long has how long has it been now?
Kind of hard to tell. I haven't slept in a while.
Oof. Well, by the way, Serena still has that under that disguise, that thing that Larry asked, like a little like headphone, so that
Yeah.
she can communicate. So Larry should be able to hear the conversation that the surveillance is somewhere on the second floor.
Yeah,
So
I will fucking ditch out of the prying over the surveillance room
Mm-hmm.
and just wait for Serena to handle it.
well, let's check up on her after this. Yeah, let's go.
Yep, sure. I
Iris just like,
guess. And
look, 1 hour plus 1 hour minors. We've arrested her a while ago. Like, well, not gonna change much, is it?
the thing is, like, I get why we arrested her. Was it really that bad?
Well, we gotta follow the law, you know.
I mean, you do. But
And as we're talking, I hope we're still walking.
yeah, you're still walking. Calm the fuck down.
Okay.
So, where was I? Completely forgot. Ah. I mean, yeah. We gotta follow the law, but, like... Let's be completely fair. It's not like we haven't done it, right?
Oh. By the way, I'm gonna look inside his mind. I don't know what he's talking about, okay?
You don't need to roll. Basically, you see faint memories of essentially him catching an old lady with a bloody knife in her hand, blood covering most of her clothes, and handcuffing her and then dragging her to the cop car with this guy you're impersonating helping him along.
Do I see whether he knows who was a victim?
No, you just see that she's basically covered in blood, like she just attacked someone.
Look. Do you often go out and stab people with a knife?
I mean, no, we got guns.
But we're allowed guns. Iris is like, what the fuck is going on in this police station? Absolutely crazy. Because, she's comparing it to her old police school, right?
Mm-hmm.
A quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Serena and Serena and Larry on a call so we can also hear
Yes.
what's going on?
Yes.
Oh my
Freaky police. Freaky, those be freaky.
Like, Serena's just playing along while, basically while scanning his mind because she's like, okay, like, acting like I think police should act is not going to be correct in this situation.
Even a crazy Malk with a fucked up mind cannot imagine what these police officers are thinking of.
Actually, for Serena, it's sort of like, okay, time to pretend to be a shovelhead.
Pretend to be Javier.
Basically.
Yes.
So basically, as you begin reaching the end of the corridor, he says, I guess it was fine. Hey, I was gonna... Have you seen my gun?
Maybe it's in a break room.
Probably, actually.
Look,
Stacy has it, and he basically just runs down the corridor back downstairs.
Before he goes, I'm gonna be like, no. Like, I'm gonna grab him. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Stacy doesn't even know how to use a gun.
That's fine, but like I need my gun. Plus, you just need to look at the
Nobody
fucking
here.
footage, right?
just help me. You don't need your gun in a police station. Who's gonna attack us? A dragon?
I mean, no, but
Exactly.
what am I gonna do without my gun?
Why would you need a gun in a camera room?
You always need a gun. And when he says this, he looks fucking excited.
Look, look, man. I'll show you some other more fun methods of without using a gun. And I'm gonna
Freaky.
and I'm gonna just sort of move him along to the camera room because and do you want me to roll for manipulation or something? Charisma, smooth talking?
Not really. This guy's brain is fried enough. He'll basically...
He's also entranced.
Yeah, like, with that plus the obfuscate plus how fried his fucking brain is, logic is not really a factor right now.
Yeah, so I'm basically, like how people handle, people really high. Just whatever they say, they sort of keep an eye on them, sort of guiding little toddlers to where they need them to be,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do that because for sake, I'll need him to log into the computers for me, okay?
Okay, well, you basically just get him to go with you. And eventually you reach the server room. And he goes up to this, quite big machine attached to the wall. And he says, okay, so you have to look at from when is the footage?
From half an hour ago in front of the station. And I
Right.
basically just...
Okay. What was...
And I'm reading his mind currently.
Okay, well, reading his mind, he basically is trying to remember the password. Only, and I needed to roll courage for this.
Yeah. I have
yeah.
3 successes or 2 successes?
Three. Ones and tens don't ones and tens don't factor in here.
Special
on virtues.
properties.
Yep. Essentially, as he's trying to remember the password and struggling to do so, you see these flashes of essentially a shape you don't recognize, with its eyes very fixed on you and watching you. But flashes of memory of that. And the guy just goes, oh, fuck me, I can't remember the password.
Ask him where the data is stored. Or find it out yourself.
Fuck me, I don't remember it either. What are we gonna do?
Fuck me if I know. I don't care. I mean, it's not like anyone checks these things nowadays.
I mean, by the way, did we ever move to cloud storage, or are we still doing the old school storage? And there just slaps the computer?
I mean,
well, if
everything's in the cloud nowadays, but I don't know how much in the cloud, honestly. I'm not much for computers, okay?
Yeah, I suppose so. So basically,
I want my gun back.
Wait, how, Miguel? Cameras in the room?
In this room, none.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay. As he's walking to the exit, you just and he falls flat on the floor.
Yeah. So technically, I have hacking specialty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt to hack into this thing, okay?
Okay, make a roll.
And I'm gonna use a willpower for that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, with what? Computer with what?
This would be Wit's computer.
Uh-huh. Okay, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. I'll spare you the details. You managed to hack into the computer. You get access to everything on it.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm basically going to like delete the footage from like the last like bits of me walking here as Serena because cameras are gonna see it, and
Mhm.
then I'm gonna turn off the surveillance.
Okay. You do so.
And then I basically, right guys, cameras are off. There's a freshly fucked receptionist somewhere greeting you. I'll probably go and knock her out. We'll deal with this guy too, make sure he can't interrupt while we're going, and cameras off, but us whole place is fucked. And there's probably a starving old lady somewhere. She also could be our person because, she was brought in with a knife and blood and like after killing someone. And maybe that's when the weird shit started, to be fair.
Am
Okay,
I
find
safe to
her.
roll in?
I'm gonna take
Yes, it's
care
safe.
of
You can lower
receptionist.
yourself. And I'm basically going to tie up the guy. The
Fuck hero.
yeah. Or
Well,
do
you
I
do
know
have
how much blood?
handcuffs on him, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna start inserting myself through the roof.
You have to put it that way.
Have you,
Yes.
I'll
have
go
you
to the
turned off
receptionist.
the cameras?
I'll go
Okay.
to the
Like,
receptionist.
have you completely turned?
What?
Has the camera been completely turned off
All
or
off.
not?
All off. I mean, maybe they can be turned on remotely. It's like I don't know, like, but somebody has to notice. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go and destroy the cameras, as
Good.
Well, I guess Jasper is pulling out his very neatly ivory mask and putting it on as he's getting out the car.
If
Don't
Iris had seen
destroy the cameras. Just
what?
get some parts out of their PC. That's it.
It could be on the cloud. That's I meant
So
just in case.
connect the fucking Oswald to it.
It's it
Abel,
could it
look.
couldn't be powered remotely if we disable the power. So
Yeah, we
Okay,
didn't
look.
disable the power.
Why?
I'm
I
gonna take
just
care of receptionist. You take care of the cameras and camera guy.
Hey guys. First of all, Serena looks Larry. Look, it's logged in. Call Oswald. Have him do whatever his magic. If he can't do it, just in case, some remote cloud technician for the LAPD notices that here our cameras are off and turns it on remotely. Even if they do, there's no feed, okay? So, chill.
And cops are in Camarilla's pocket.
Yeah, so either way, they're off for now.
yes, I will turn up Oswald. Just
Yes.
don't destroy them.
Oh, and guys, be careful. My friend is very, very excited.
Just like all the cops here were very, very excited to compare themselves to a murderer's grandma.
I will call up Oswald and do
Um,
some weird technician magic shit with him.
As Serena
Alright.
walks out, you know what she will be doing? Are these cameras sort of like pointed somewhere, or are those circular ones?
They're circular ones, so they're encased.
Annoying. If they were pointed, she would just turn them around.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna tell receptionist to sleep and like I have reduction of two to the difficulty of all intimidation. Oh my fucking god!
Oh, Jesus.
She's gonna sleep, alright.
You tell her to sleep, and as soon as you hit the P on sleep, she immediately closes her eyes and attempts really, really hard to sleep.
Attempts.
Yes, she basically tries to sleep with her eyes closed. It's a command. It doesn't make her sleep. It makes her perform the action that is sleep, or want to perform the action that is sleep. And after a few moments, she basically stands up, pushes her chair aside, and just lays on the ground trying to sleep.
I fucking got
To
post clarity not kicking in.
towards
I'll just drink a couple of blood points just so she gets all weak in the knees.
Okay. You bite into her neck, and after you drain a couple of blood points, she's completely out. As she sort of like slumps over, you see that she has a gun holstered, but another gun falls from her hand onto the floor.
She was prepared for you, bitch.
No, she was prepared to tell that cop that he wasn't a good lady.
What? Really?
She stole his fucking gun.
I see.
So
Okay, whoever is not in, go in.
I will relay the information about presences. I feel like 2 in the basement, was it, and 1 somewhere on the first floor. The old lady, I assume.
On the
Yeah,
first
I
floor.
will tell it and then make a similar implication on the second presence in the basement I felt as you
Okay.
do. And continue doing my magic shit.
And I need as by the way, is everyone making their way inside the police station apart from Larry and Serena, who are, each doing their own thing? Abel and Jasper, are you guys going with Jack, or are you staying behind?
Yes, I'm going to look for the old lady.
Okay, Jasper.
I guess I'll go in as well. Since Larry's
Okay.
outside, he can keep an eye if the cops come back.
Okay, I need everyone except Abel to roll willpower.
Ooh. Ooh.
Permanent or temporal?
Temporary.
Ugh.
Pelece.
Pelece.
4.
Great.
I
Okay.
have 1 success.
Anyone who failed to get at least 1 success above 7, you're going to lose 1 willpower and want to do something very, very bad or violent.
Ooh.
Brother, ooh.
I've got 3 successes, so I'm fine.
Okay.
I got 4.
Serena, did you get your 1 success above 7? Or at least 7?
Oh.
It is 6?
Yeah, she got the 6.
So, Serena.
Well, lads, it's been a pleasure playing with you.
So, Serena, as you begin walking out of the room, for a moment, you stop and you just glance over to the guy who's unconscious on the ground, and you get this bright idea. And I'll let you get inventive.
Yes, but here's the thing. Does it make me want to do something bad?
Oh, it makes you want very much to do something violent.
Wait. But like, is it like related to my path or no? Like, is it like
Doesn't
a
need to
sin?
be. If you wish to flavor it that way, yes, but it
Because
doesn't need
like,
to be.
if it's like makes me want to do bad things, or does it need to be violent, or does it need to be like just like abhorrent in my eyes?
I suppose abhorrent in your eyes would be good.
Okay, I'm going to consider. I'm going to think that the way he's lying down there is gonna leave him with a sore back. And I'm going to put him into a comfortable position on
Okay.
a
Roll
sofa in a
conscience.
break.
Or a conviction, rather.
Yes.
Because showing empathy is a sin.
Yes.
But I'm affected. It shouldn't like actually like decrease my, path by
Yeah,
this.
but it's still a sin in your path. You allowed yourself to do something. Now, it wasn't through your own volition, but it still happened.
Because like
It
it
was your
actually
hand.
no,
If I dominated someone on humanity to shoot someone else in the head, they'd still have to roll. It's the same for you.
yeah, but like the difficulty would be less because they didn't do it.
Yeah, sure, but they'd still have to roll.
Unless
Fucking hell, damn. Okay. Yeah, after you do this, you
I hope,
kind of realize
and I'm just
that's just
fucking
fucking
demon.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm just like I saw the cops doing something wrong, and I just stand up, and I'm just like, hey, you dumb shit. I hope you realize that making me do something abhorrent is gonna be me doing something nice.
And proceed.
That's why people think Sabbat are fucking bad guys. When we do bad thing, we keep people comfy.
The nice rob, you
That's
motherfucker.
hilarious.
Iris comes down if she sees anyway, she's like, look, we need to figure out what the fuck is this here. This thing just made me feel compassion towards an idiot.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Fuck.
I heard it.
Where?
No, he heard me complain.
Ah.
Look, I guess the goal was to make me do something really horrible, like, I don't know, kill, murder, maim, or whatever, but
Your
I
path
just,
doesn't work like that.
yeah, I just thought
And
the
your brain
guy's
doesn't
gonna
work like
have
that.
like a really sore back where I left him and I put him on a couch and in a comfortable position where his muscles are not gonna turn out like, and so that, like,
Okay, yeah, let's keep it double time then.
yeah, so you see, let's go get it, because, like, this is offensive.
Have I managed to complete the techno bullshit?
Let's say yes.
By this, yeah, of course.
Do I
Then
feel
I-
anything
then I will
magical
follow.
in the building?
Oh.
Sorry, everyone's talking about it at the same time. Can you repeat, please, Jack?
Do I feel anything magical in the building? Because demons are not dead per se.
Very true. You still don't feel anything magical.
I'm gonna. Larry
Okay.
said that there was somebody else on the basement floor.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
2 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there,
I'm following.
according to Larry, you were on this floor. This floor was empty when he first made the announcement. You came to the first floor. Then there was one person on this floor, so below the floor you entered in, and one person on this floor.
So 2 floors, 2 underground floors, 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
1 each.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's go for first under.
So you begin to descend the stairs. You enter this underground area. There are a couple of corridors here, but ultimately, what this looks like is essentially a bunch of small cells in a row. In one of them, you see this old lady, thin as you could imagine, just leaning against the corner, sort of struggling to breathe.
Is the cell door closed, I presume?
It is closed and locked, yeah.
Should we
Can I
try
try
to
and
help her?
pick it somehow?
Do we need like keys?
Well, yes, the door is locked. The door to the cell.
If it's not magnetic lock, I can manipulate it from the inside.
By the way, is it a modern lock? Like, you know, like with a card to beep out or in?
It's an old-timey lock, lock and key.
Yeah, I'm gonna very quickly go back up to the guy on the sofa, see if like he has any keys on him, or go basically check like I don't know some rooms to find keys.
Okay. In the meantime,
I will
while
check the
Serena
secretary.
goes... Oh, sorry.
I would go check the secretary and the front entrance to see if she has any keys also.
Okay. While Serena and Jasper are off, do the rest of you do anything?
I get down
If-
on all fours and want to peek through the fucking floor downstairs.
Okay. So, Larry, I need you to roll me willpower as you begin to fuse through the floor.
Fuck me. Thank God I restored all my fucking willpower. What the difficulty? Doesn't matter. 4 successes if the difficulty is 9.
So, you feel this pressure all over your body, attempting to influence you to do something as you approach the floor. You resist it, but it's very much there. You feel watched, and you feel someone wriggling their fingers in your mind.
While my mouth is still not fused with the floor, I will tell.
Is somebody fucking around with my brain? Perhaps the presence downstairs. Be wary, it might get violent if I will not manage.
Don't worry, I'll kill you painlessly.
Huh. Nice joke.
And I will continue fusing.
Mm-hmm. So Abel,
He's
as...
AFK for a second.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, in that case, eventually, Serena and Jasper return. Jasper holding a set of keys for the jail cells. And Larry, you continue fusing your face through the ground, attempting to have a peek at the floor below. Serena, you were gonna say?
I asked him, any news? Is this lady possessed or whoever's downstairs? Any news on that?
Abel's back.
Okay, Abel, since you're back, you begin to feel the presence in the back of your mind. Essentially, almost excited for what's coming. And every time you feel this pulse wash over you, you don't feel affected, but you sense how it makes you feel. You sense how almost happy it makes you. Despite all the chaos and violence you've seen. And for a few brief moments, every time you look at your packmates, you see them as nothing but pawns on a chessboard. Nothing other than just small dolls to play with, essentially. And then you see them for what they are.
Serena looks to Abel and others. So, is this our possessed lady? Downstairs? Abel, what's the
Larry
plan?
went downstairs.
Well, he's still here. His ass is still poking up. Serena points to Larry on his all fours.
That's exactly what is going on.
Larry's still here. Look.
Just
He
hitting
can
a
lift
hand on a
many
fucking
Cainites.
wall.
Slapped Larry on this. He can lift many Cainites in the air.
Lario.
Abel?
Yes. We're looking at the lady, right?
Yeah.
Look.
So I'm trying to.
Oh, by the
sense
way,
what-
Oit, did you hear what Larry said? That
No.
it's okay. So he said that there's a presence downstairs, and that it's wriggling its fingers around in, like.
In his brain.
Yeah.
And I should also mention, because you weren't here for this, eventually Jasper and Serena returned with the keys to the cells.
I don't think this lady is
Okay,
a soul.
then.
She's just another
Yeah,
casualty here.
Well, then we need to go downstairs. You can use your empathy later, but whatever's downstairs already made me do things that I didn't want to do. I mean,
Just quickly give me the keys for a second.
go ahead.
I will open the cell door and check on the lady.
Her pulse is weak and she's very dehydrated. But otherwise she seems okay.
Okay, I will force feed her some blood.
Okay.
Actually, Serena like considers things while Abel is doing that. It's like, technically, what's it gonna do? Make me do nice things?
And at this point, as Abel feeds the lady some blood, I need everyone to roll willpower again.
Belesse.
Difficulty went up by 1, by the way. So it's difficulty
Belesse.
8.
Pelese.
Yes,
How
I
many
do.
more willpower rolls will it get to me to completely fuse through the fucking floor? Because I know it takes time.
Yeah, it won't take very long. Okay.
2 successes.
So all of you feel this pressure to do something, but you manage to push it back.
Serena getting pangs of empathy for the old lady, but being like, "Fuck off."
And Abel, as you feed the lady some blood, she does seem to quite weakly look to you with sort of a thankful expression. And she doesn't move much, but she simply lets you go.
Lets me go?
Yeah, just releases your arm. She doesn't pull you in like you would expect most people who taste Vitae.
Okay. All right. What kind of vibrations am I getting off her anyway? Passingly.
She almost had given up. Now, after you've fed her some blood, at first she was feeling extremely well, and now she's feeling a bit hopeful.
Okay. I will leave her there. So we will proceed downstairs. But I will lock the door behind me.
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm gonna
is safer there behind a locked door.
I'm gonna take out my sword.
Okay. And Larry, as you finish pushing yourself through the ceiling of the basement, you, as your face pushes through, you open your eye to look at the room. And what you see is a morgue with a number of refrigerator drawers for the bodies, all of them open with the stretchers out, and a number of candles basically lit all over and placed on those stretchers. And at the end of it, you see what looks like a cardboard box with a small label of evidence placed on what looks like an upturned metal, not a counter, one of those sliding tool tables. Essentially upturned, and it's placed with some cloth on top as if it was an altar. And in front of it is a man dressed in a quite fine suit, with he's essentially kneeling in this pool of blood, with his arms splayed out to the sides, and his head leaning back with his eyes spinning to the back of his head. And you notice that while his wrists are open but not bleeding, there are strings of blood connected to this pool on the floor, almost as if the Vitae is frozen in midair.
Does he react to me in any way?
No, but looking at him, you feel immediately uneasy.
I will get through the floor completely.
Mm-hmm. And as
sort
you...
of, if I have my hand still up there or my leg, just try to signal to the guys to go. Just wave it, fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking legs dangling in the air.
But Serena's already.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be
Norway.
doing the kawaii leg dancing.
Yeah, so as the rest of you continue to progress, you go down the stairs, and as you reach the bottom level, you see a number of bodies on the corridor leading up to the morgue. Most of the bodies are severely decayed. Others seem to just be very still. And at the
Dead
end,
bodies.
right at the door to the morgue, you see, essentially leaning on the wall with blood streaming down the wall and connecting to the back of his head. Isaac, not moving. However, he's not decayed, so you imagine he's in torpor.
Okay, we'll need to get him up.
We'll need to fix it up first.
I
Fix up
can
what?
get him up if you want.
I check the body.
Isaac's?
No, the one that's splayed on the floor.
Well, there are a few. Some are rotten, some are just mostly ashen, and some are quite fresh but not moving.
Okay, but they're not bleeding, right? They're,
Nope.
it's like they've been bled.
Well, checking them.
Yeah, I want to check a fresh one, like,
Yeah.
medically.
So you can roll perception medicine.
Larry's up ahead. We still don't see him.
He's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, we
Should have been a
probably
doctor.
should go there, but somebody needs to awaken Isaac.
I can take Isaac.
Abel,
Abel,
you-
Yes.
as you examine the body, you eventually notice that just by trying to lift him and flip him on his side, you hear this crunching sound every time you try to move him, and you realize one of his arms is broken, and so are most of his ribs.
That's painful.
Can I has it been blunt trauma, or are there any visible wounds?
Definitely blunt trauma.
Okay.
I feel
Just-
like 4 successes would also warrant this. This is enough damage
Ah.
to knock someone into torpor. You'd wager you'd need a bit more to kill them.
Is this this particular individual? Is it kindred?
You got 4 successes. It is very possible that they are. You don't have a way to say for sure, but very probably. Given that the others are decayed, but seem to have gotten here with about the same amount of gear, about the same amount of everything. You'd assume this guy is... Yeah.
So I think we found the Premier Task Force.
okay. Well,
Wake
What we need-
Isaac and let's go kick some ass.
yes, because Larry's not here. Larry's over there.
So we need to act quickly.
Yeah.
Jasper,
He's-
help Isaac. Abel, let's
I
fucking go.
could
Yeah.
I
Let's
could
go.
help Isaac and then stake these premiers just to make sure they won't get up.
Do that.
Yes. Serena's also gonna take out her guns, like the dragon breath bullets guns.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's gonna pull his fucking pistol out because it has 0 shots on it. It's time to christen this bitch.
One moment. Who's waking... Who's
Jasper.
waking Isaac? Jasper,
Jasper.
okay. One moment, I just have to send a message. Okay, so Jasper, you begin to feed some blood to Isaac, and at first he doesn't seem to react. So you feed him. You basically feed him 1 blood point. He doesn't react. Do you feed him more?
Am I feeding my blood, or do I have any person nearby that I could use? Probably the cop
You could
upstairs.
try someone around you. It'll just take a bit longer. It's a question of if people around you are gonna wait.
Well, we're going to the next room. Are we not?
Yes.
Well,
Just
up to
feed him
Abel.
enough till he wakes. He's not gonna terrorize you.
Fine. Guess I'll keep feeding him more blood until he wakes.
Okay. So you feed him some more blood, and on the second point of blood, Isaac seems to sort of. It's not that his eyes were closed; they were sort of half open, but they gain awareness all of a sudden, and he just clutches his chest and holds your hand, just saying, who the hell are you?
Our new packmate.
Ah, thank fuck you're here. How long has it been?
No idea.
Like, I
Hour?
mean, you called
Hour
Cecil
max.
an hour, 2.
Shit.
Look, we need to go to the next room. Larry's going through it, and there
Go.
was something.
I'm too hurt. You have to kill whoever got stuck on the
Got
other
it.
side.
On the other side. Stuck.
Yeah, stuck. Someone got. One of the idiots. I told you it was a bad idea for anyone not of our
Yeah, I know.
aptitudes to come here. One of
Yeah,
the
it made
idiots
me
got
do a nice
caught.
thing. Got it. It's like, look, it made me do nice things, so I'm gonna go chop off this head, okay?
God. I'm gonna try and make my way
Before I
out.
take you out,
Take a break.
Is
And
there
Jack is gonna
anyone
just
else
kick the fucking door in.
And I'm gonna attempt to do celerity, drive in, and slash the head off.
Yes.
Okay, so
The fucking Sabbat SWAT.
So, Jack, you kick the door in, and
And I spend a celerity turn.
okay, and you want to go in and chop the head off the.
Yeah. It's basically like a test drive, but after the chop, I'm moving away from the person again.
Okay, so you go in, and one swift motion is all it takes. The guy's head goes flying off, and his body slowly begins turning to ash.
What? Where's the black flame?
Where's Larry?
You turn around, and perched on the ceiling is Larry with a big smile on his face, looking at all of you.
Larry,
shit.
are you okay?
Who is the closest person to me?
Well,
Serena.
let's see. Serena just zipped to the other side of the room. Jack just kicked in the door. I don't think the others got a chance to make it inside the room.
Yeah, so like.
So I'd
50-50.
say, yeah, I'd say either
Either
Jack
of
or
us.
Serena. Depends who
Let's
you want to
roll
go
the
for.
dice. Let's roll the dice.
Okay, even is
1 for 5 is Jack. 6 for 10 is Serena. It's gonna be public.
Ooh.
I am going to die.
He kinda will.
Larry will jump from the ceiling discouraging for himself from any attachment his legs might have.
Wait, by the way, does the vinculum do anything? Because Larry has like
Not on
a
this scenario.
9.
Not on this
Okay.
scenario.
It's actually bitch.
Both hands, claws out, slash through the target.
Okay, you may roll for it. So it's Dex and Brawl to hit, and if you do hit, you roll Strength +1 plus Potence if you have it.
Do I not get an Auspex premonition for that?
Well, you would, except you spent already your first turn, so it wouldn't do much good.
Yeah, but that was a celerity early action, so.
Well, yeah, but it's like you get your celerity action, and then immediately after Larry goes after you. It's not like you got time to, there wasn't a turn for me to roll that for you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but now it's initiative, so
Well, yes, but but it's initiative because he's jumping at you. You get the point.
No, I don't.
Does
you
lightning
warned me about-
reflexes apply?
Because you do warn me like about explosions and shit. This is same shit. Yeah.
Well, yes, when I know the explosion's gonna happen to you. In this case, I
Larry
didn't know.
know he's gonna be attacking you.
Yeah, like you zipped in, and the immediate next thing is that he's going after you. There's no time for me to roll Auspex here. I can roll Auspex. It's not gonna change anything, really.
It's not how it works, but whatever, let's go on.
Does lightning reflexes apply? Or
No.
fighting?
Lightning reflexes is defensive.
Okay, dirty fighting.
Well, you are ambushing, so I suppose.
Yeah, I would consider it guerrilla tactics.
Not really.
Let me have my moment. You're gonna fucking stumble
You're
my
gonna-
face into the floor into the
No,
in the
I'm
in the
not
first
going
turn.
to do that, Larry. That's not the worst part. I'm not going to do that.
Okay,
going to be
okay,
Olivia.
great, all right, and I can't fucking now fight anybody. Anyway, I
that
rolled
is-
2 ones.
Okay, so that's 2 successes with 1 carryover.
So do I
you roll strength plus potence plus 2.
Okay. Bam. Oh no. Oh no.
Hands on damage are they? I think
I hope they're not.
you better hope they're not.
Okay, so
You better fucking pray.
what was the question?
Do 10 supply like double success on the damage?
Well, I'll just ask this. Serena, can you roll me fortitude, please?
You can spend a blood point on fortitude or why?
Yes. You can spend a point of blood on fortitude to soak.
And either way, isn't it also stamina and stuff?
He's got
It's
claws.
ag.
Larry's claws, it's pure ag.
I say, well, I do have fortitude.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna survive, unlike Jack.
Yeah, I activated fortitude.
Okay. How many dots in fortitude do you have?
5.
5. So it's
3.
yeah.
3
That's
damage
yeah.
goes in.
So you got 3 egg.
Alright, somebody's gonna fucking die now.
So now we can roll for initiative, and Larry's turn has happened before everyone else's.
Dex wits.
So it's Dex plus wits plus celerity
And
if you have it, and you roll a 1d10 to add to that.
13.
Does lightning reflexes apply here?
11.
No.
Larry, you roll
specialties
one
don't
die
matter.
and you add all the dots. Dex,
Okay,
wits,
I'm just
and,
asking. I don't fucking know.
I'm explaining.
Dex
Okay.
plus wits.
So
plus
you
what?
roll a
One die.
1d10. 1d10.
And you add all the amount of dots you have in Dex, wits, clarity.
Yeah. So it's 6 plus dex plus wits plus celerity. That's the score. Okay.
Check who's going first. Jasper.
Jasper and Jack, send in your shared chat, like your shared private chat, your dex score, please. Whoever's highest goes first.
Jasper, you can just tell if you go higher or lower.
It's the same.
For fuck's sake.
Wits. Please tell me you have the same wits so I can laugh my ass off. Okay.
Okay, I
No,
rolled
I
higher,
have
but he
more.
goes first. He goes first.
Yeah. So Jasper, then Jack. So
Abel, initiative,
I'm missing Abel's role here.
And
Okay.
I add what?
You add your
Wits.
dex, celerity, and wits.
14.
14. So the order is Serena, then Abel, then Jasper, then Jack, then Larry. Remember this for me, please.
Drop it in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna spend so what I'm going to do is let's just checking something. Just give me a moment. Okay?
Mhm. In the meantime, Abel, do check your PMs.
So, do I start
Okay,
making a
so-
new character?
Maybe.
Okay, so Miguel.
Yes.
So I was just checking a thing, right?
Mhm.
Horrid form is instant to awaken. There is
Is it? I
There's-
thought it took 2 turns.
no,
to...
it's not. It doesn't say. I just checked specifically because my rules didn't have anything on it, right?
I thought it
on
took
how
2
long
turns.
it
Hold
takes.
on. Let me
No, it
double check.
doesn't.
It says shit about 2 turns, actually. It says about
Yeah.
2 blood, and that's all.
Yeah, that's the point. So, like, I was like,
Why
Can
was
I
I
do it?
so
And-
why was I so convinced that it was 2 turns?
because there is the Protean power that takes
Yes,
2 turns.
Protean change
Ah, okay. Apologies.
Right.
Apologies.
It
It's on
takes
me.
2 turn for the fucking, like, basically high gen vampires because they can't spend 2 blood in a row in a single
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, my
basically,
apologies. It's on me.
Right,
No.
so you know
Shape
what's
of the Beast
happening?
is 3 turns.
You know what's happening?
Without-
You know what's happening? It's Zula form.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be painful. That's gonna itch in the morning.
All right.
Right. So I'm gonna turn into my very slashy, already equipped with, like bone sword form, and I'm gonna skewer Larry. Because bitch. Yeah, I'm spending my blood.
Wait, you said it takes 1 turn to, transform, right?
It
No,
doesn't
it
say
doesn't.
anything
Can you
about
attack
turns.
as well?
It doesn't say anything about turns. You just spend.
Oh,
2
it doesn't
blood
say
and awaken.
anything at all.
Yes,
Oh.
you just
Okay,
spend 2
got
blood
it.
and awaken.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's gonna be dirty.
Okay.
So
Please do go on.
yes, so like Larry just sees like how Serena shifts
into her form, which is maybe even taller than him, just looks at him and goes like, skewer. Like, I just want to put him into torpor,
Okay,
so I'm
roll
going
it.
to like... so I'm going for the chest.
Mm-hmm. Roll it.
She's not in frenzy, so she probably can control her.
Right. So what do I roll, by the way?
You roll Dex and Brawl, plus whatever
Okay,
bonuses Horrid Form gives you.
Yeah. And
Plus
dexterity.
celerity.
Yeah. So does precise apply?
Not really. You're just trying to skewer him by your own description. It's not like you're aiming for anything specific.
Fine. Okay, 6 plus... That's 9 plus 14. Go. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
9 carry over.
Okay.
Now I add my roll my strength plus that plus potence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
And that's gonna be the damage.
Yeah. Let me think. 9 plus... That's 14. Plus 2. 16 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay. Larry, please roll stamina plus fortitude plus whatever bonuses your Armor of Terra gives you.
Oh, I was muted. Is it lethal damage?
It is, but that said, whatever damage you take is going to be halved. Let's just say you got a patron.
Oh.
Really?
What?
He's a warlock now.
The guy was easy to decapitate because, like, there was a reason for that. Didn't you find it weird?
I did.
Yeah. Now it's not so easy. Dude just found a walking tank.
No.
Dude just found a walking tank. Why the fuck wouldn't he be like, oh, I'm gonna take that?
Fuck. Oh no. Okay, so I roll a total of 9. Ones count or not?
Nope. Ones and tens on damage and
3
soaks don't count.
3 successes.
So 3 successes. How much damage did you deal originally, Laylee?
6.
6. So that's 3 halved. Let's be generous, round it up. So 2.
6 to go, motherfucker.
So, Serena, after transforming, you take this clawed, kind of hard to call it a hand. It's more like a spear that you've attached to, an appendage, and you just attempt to ram it through Larry. And as soon as you do, there is this very thick black smoke that just pulses out of his chest, and your attack doesn't go nearly as deep as you thought it should. And now it is Abel's turn.
Well, I guess it's time to take the sword to a test drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to aim it. Well, it is a saber, but it has an end.
Mm-hmm.
I try to aim it exactly where Serena did.
All right.
So basically,
roll.
yeah. So basically, yeah, I don't want to further damage the vessel, but whatever is inside him, maybe can kind of slide in the
Okay.
blade. So not so much as a forceful attack, but a precision one.
Mhm. So, Dex and melee, please.
Oh yeah.
So that is 4 successes, so 3 carry over. So roll your strength. Hmm?
But don't know the stats for it, so I don't know if there's
I
a
think
plus or...
swords are +2, if I'm not mistaken.
I check.
+3 depend if it's like really special.
In this case, it would be
+2 usually.
Yeah, so +2. So strength +2 plus whatever potence you have.
So that's the amount of dice I roll, right?
Oh, +3.
+3.
The carryover.
So strength plus potence +5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. Larry, please soak.
Bum bum bum. On it. Is it ag or no?
No,
Bashing, lethal.
Little.
it's lethal.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So, Abel, you thrust the sword, and it makes contact with Larry's chest. It seems to, pass through the smoke. You don't really see any effect there that is supernatural in nature, and Larry doesn't seem too bothered by what you just did.
Okay.
Next we have Jasper, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, Jasper, please.
I will try to not devour.
To what?
Should not devour Larry's soul, but I am going to use soul separation to try to make Larry have a more difficult time attacking us.
Okay. Make a roll.
It's against his current willpower, difficulty 6.
All right. I need to open up.
From what I get,
sheet
it's
here.
just Larry has to roll willpower, right?
No, it's the difficulty is
7 for me.
He rolls willpower, you mean?
Yeah, he rolls
Okay, yes.
willpower difficulty 6. Willpower.
Okay, yes. Larry, please roll willpower.
Do ones count?
On willpower rolls, I think so. Is that the case?
So
I believe so.
1 success in total.
Yep. So Larry gets 1 success. What happens in this case in your power, Jasper?
I got 1 success. So basically counts
Yeah.
off my success. So nothing
So
happens,
yeah,
unfortunately.
victory goes to the defender on a tie. So yeah. You attempt to perform this power, but Larry seems pretty resilient against it. And Jack, it's your turn.
It seems fucking familiar, but I have no fucking choice at this point. I'm gonna spend a blood point, a willpower, and do the tentacle tinkle.
Okay.
Manipulation occult, which is 8 dice. So help me God. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 successes. So tentacles, 4 strengths, 5 each.
Nice. Okay. Where would you
And
like them
if
to
I-
appear?
Around
Inside-
Larry.
Inside of him.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh, that might be bad.
It might be bad if I get hit by his claws again.
Yeah, so I'm gonna restrain 2 of his hands, and the other 2 tentacles are gonna fucking try and crush his, I don't know, wings.
Okay.
We don't need him flying right now.
You may roll flat strength rolls for each of the tentacles. For the ones who are that are restraining Larry, you can roll Dex and Brawl or Strength and Brawl, up to you. Larry, you'll roll Strength
The
and Brawl to
tentacles
avoid.
have like flat strengths equal to my optimization plus.
Yeah, so roll that.
Okay, that
Can I roll
one
that?
hand, that the other hand. Ooh, one hand is for 5 successes, the other hand is.
Okay, Larry, you're gonna roll either Dex and Brawl or Strength and Brawl, up to you. Don't
Okay.
forget to
do it.
add Celerity or Potence depending on which stat you're picking.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so on the attacks
way,
that I
Jack,
do with
if you-
strength, I add potence too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I missed out that part. Okay.
Thank fuck you
then
did.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair. So I roll for each one. Yeah.
Yeah, so once
So this
for
is
your left hand,
for the-
once for your right hand.
The first one was what difficulty?
5 successes.
Five
So
successes,
you
okay.
need to beat 5 successes.
I
Difficulty
beat
is
it.
always 6.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
8.
that's enough.
Yeah, 8 successes, so
Go for the
And
other hand.
Four
You need
on the
3
other hand.
successes.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. Okay.
I told you, make them appear inside of him. Fuck's sake, Jack.
calm down.
It's gonna
It's
go
okay.
bad. It's gonna
And
go
now
bad.
I'm gonna crush his fucking wings.
now the wings, please.
He can't fly inside
one
here, you
attack.
dumbass.
Second attack is still gonna be painful. One attack is 1 success, and the other attack is. So for the first attack, it's strength plus 1, which is gonna be 3 little. And for the other attack, it's gonna be 9 dice, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3. So in total, I have to soak 6 little.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
7 little because damage 1.
Yeah. So Larry, soak. Usual soak roll.
Do I soak them all at once or?
Yeah. Just for the
Sure.
simplicity.
Why not? Just
Well,
to speed
then
things up.
Well, then I have less dice to roll.
Larry, if I roll 10 dice for attack.
Well,
will
it
be
were
more painful.
2 separate attacks.
Yes, I just added the damage because it's faster.
Plus, trust me, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. How much damage did you deal, Jack?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6?
7.
7.
Ones
So
don't count on damage.
yeah, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you take 2 damage. In this case, bashing. So it's just the 1 dash of damage.
No,
Oh,
it's the tentacles are lethal.
Are they? They're lethal?
They're
Okay, then.
bashing
yeah.
in Dark Ages.
Okay, then 2 lethal, please.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Record
And
it.
as I said, you got your turn
No.
ambushing Serena. So, going on to the next turn, I need everybody except Abel to roll willpower.
Oh my god.
Me too.
Pelese.
No, you don't need to roll. Apologies. So
Fucking
everyone
Pelese.
except Abel and Larry.
Oh, for the love of God, I got 10.
10 successes.
No, I got 10 on
Oh,
the dice.
so you got 10
One
on
success.
dice. Give me
One
totals.
What difficulty?
If the difficulty goes up again, I
No,
got 1 success.
in this case, it's difficulty 6. I just need total of
Ah,
successes.
then 2 successes. 2
Two.
successes.
Okay.
Oh wait, 3. 3
four
then.
successes.
3, okay.
3 then.
And Serena, you got 2 successes, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Larry, all of a sudden, you begin realizing what's going on. And as you understand the situation, the smoke that was pouring out of your chest begins to crawl up Serena's arm and jams itself through her chest. Serena, you are now fighting against your pack. Everyone else, you're fighting against Serena.
Why am I fighting against my pack?
Because
The demon
that's-
is inside
yeah,
you now.
demon's now possessing you.
So we're not.
I am. Am I still like sort of like aware of whatever?
Well, in this case, you can't really help it.
No. I meant like when this is happening, could I just like try and tug on the blood connection I have with Cecil? I did that to Vicus.
I'll give you 1 wits roll, just flat wits.
Come on, Pelesse.
And
Pelesse.
it's not going to
Pelesse.
resist, it's going to send out a warning.
Yeah, but he can like control me.
I know, it's going to send out a warning.
Ugh.
Sorry. Yeah, so you just almost feel this glaze over your perception, and right now you feel very, very giddy about hurting these particular people.
No, I already like I'm slapping Larry, so I'm gonna continue doing that.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't she want to make us comfy?
No.
Yeah, actually.
No, she
I
wants
would-
she wants to
I would
defend
be-
she wants to defend herself, and right now you're the aggressors. That's basically the mentality.
Is it
So
the-
She will defend herself by building her mental barriers
So
and
as-
helping us.
as Serena, as this happens, Serena basically adjusts her stance, facing, in a way where she doesn't have her back turned to anyone. And in doing so, she's right now in Zulu form. She's big. She knocks
Oh, no,
over
I'm
a few candles. They fall on the ground, put themselves out. And she also knocks over the makeshift altar with the evidence box falling on the ground.
Wait, are you gonna tell me that was a fucking?
It's
that
your
have
turn,
been, like-
Serena.
I'm gonna continue attacking Larry. Okay.
Okay, roll for it.
I mean, wouldn't she have used like celerity if this is how many people? I don't want to attack my friends.
I know.
Yes!
Technically,
I told you
look,
why the demon was a better fucking idea.
Technically,
Yeah,
you
but-
don't need to roll to use celerity. That said, you're not frenzying or anything. You're just an entity that wants to use whatever capabilities you have to make sure it's not killed.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay.
Okay,
She's
how
rational.
do you want to get out?
Well, basically, first, since I am in horrid form, I'm gonna basically release it and celerity yeet myself out.
Okay.
Yep.
So essentially what you see, the rest of you, is Serena taking a step back, reducing in size and, returning to her human shape, turning her body, grabbing the evidence box, and she flies out of the room.
Wait, evidence? Why would I grab evidence box?
Because demon finds it attractive.
I wouldn't grab evidence box.
You would.
You do not
Demon-
control your
demon-
character.
The demon
controls you.
The demon is protecting itself. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
but
And
Pull the
that
fucking strings.
that is where we're going to end tonight's session. We will return.
I'm going to Cecil. Serena is going to Cecil, okay?
We'll see.
No attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, like
No.
Yeah.
in D&D.
You know what? I'll give you each one flat wit roll at difficulty 10 to see if you can do at least one action to react to this.
Mm-hmm.
And the action is going to be very curated if you do succeed.
Yay.
I did not.
Ah, no.
Sorry, guys.
Abel, please. No.
Yeah, Serena essentially just flies out of the room,
Many
carrying
people
the
disappointed that
evidence
they
box.
couldn't kick their pack mate and pack priest in the nuts.
Yeah, it's sad for you that Serena is actually very, very smart when it comes to protecting herself.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
as
That's about it.
as she flies out of the room, we'll end tonight's session. We will return next week.
Excuse me, I demand the eldest take over my body, okay?
That will happen eventually.
Don't
No,
you
no, I
don't you
demand-
worry. Don't you worry. Things will have a resolution. We will return next week.
Oh, wait.
How dare you?
Can't
I
wait
want
until Cecil
want you
spears
to-
them.